In an ancient kingdom, nestled between endless golden fields, lived a young man named Dev. He was bright, kind, and brimming with potential. But he had one great weakness. He always believed he had more time, more days to chase his dreams, more chances to change his ways, more tomorrows to start fresh. But as we all know, life doesn't wait. One morning, a royal messenger arrived with urgent news. The king was seeking a new royal advisor, someone disciplined and wise who understood the value of every single moment. The village was buzzing. Dev's father, an old potter with silver hair and tired hands, looked at him with hope. "Son," he said, "this is your chance. Don't let it slip away." Dev just smiled and replied, "I'll go tomorrow, father, of course." Tomorrow turned into the next day, and then the next week. By the time Dev finally made his way to the palace, the position had already been filled. His heart sank. But even then, the lesson didn't stick. That night, his father sat beside him, holding an hourglass filled with golden sand. He flipped it gently. "Every grain of sand is a moment, Dev," he said softly. "Once it falls, you can never get it back. Time is like your breath. You don't even notice it slipping away until it's almost gone." Dev nodded. But deep down, he still believed he had years and years ahead of him. Months passed, and then his father grew ill. The strong hands that once shaped clay now trembled like fragile leaves. Dev stayed by his side, holding that same hourglass, watching the sand fall. One evening, as the sunset painted the room in soft gold, his father whispered, "Dev, do you hear the silence between the ticking of the clock? That silence is time leaving us. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live now." Moments later, the final grain of sand fell. Dev cried, finally understanding the crushing weight of wasted time. All the moments he had pushed to later were gone forever, lost to the past. Days later, while cleaning out the old pottery shop, Dev found the hourglass again. Carved into its wooden frame were the words, "He who values time, values life." That single line broke something inside him, but it also built something new in its place. From that day forward, Dev was a changed man. He woke before sunrise. He worked with focus and discipline. He stopped putting things off and started helping his community. He lived with intention. Years passed, word of the humble potter, whose wisdom and dedication brought peace to his people, eventually reached the king. The king invited Dev to the palace. This time, Dev didn't wait a single second. He went immediately, and soon he became the king's most trusted advisor. Later in his life, when children would visit his workshop, they always asked the same question, "Master Dev, how did you become so wise?" He would simply smile, turn the old hourglass upside down, and say, "Not from books, not from teachers. I learned from the time I once wasted." He'd watch the golden sand fall and whisper, "Time is life. Respect it before it teaches you the hard way." And if this story moved you, you know what to do. I'll be right here with more stories to inspire your heart and strengthen your mind. Thanks for listening.